नमस्ते आशु जी।
नमस्ते टॉम, क्या चल रहा है?
ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया।
Awesome. 1 minute, okay? We are just getting the class started, and in case if
Of,
you see it's already live on Facebook, you let me know, and then we'll get
of
the.
course. Thank you.
So I think it should be on now. All right. So I'm going to share it on some of the groups, and then we'll get going. All right. Let's get it started. Hi, namaste everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to be back this Sunday with you, and where we meet every Sunday 8 a.m. and we learn about Hindi language. For those of you who are new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Hindi University. You can also go to our main page, which is tiny.cc/Hindi University. This is the one page I would recommend more than the YouTube page, because we have compiled a list of all the resources here, and all the frequently asked questions. So if you have any questions about like how do you join the class, how do you join the practice sessions, how do you join the WhatsApp group, okay, which book is the most recommended one, by me or by our friends who are learning Hindi, and also information as simple as like which what have you been following lately, the videos, and if you missed any of the previous classes, how do you kind of catch up on those videos? All the information is there, so I'm going to take some time to walk you through the page. That's a very important one. So all you have to do is go to the page that I mentioned, which is tiny.cc/Hindi University, and you will come to this page, okay? And you can systematically go through it and learn about details to join the class, practice sessions, Hindi University Library, the book we are following, which is the Teach Yourself Hindi, and all the helpful links. And we update it on a regular basis. And the recent one is basically the Hindi language helpful resources, where Anirudh, this is the list of all the helpful resources that some of the students have put together. You have all the apps, which are being, very popular in terms of learning Hindi. So you will get all those information there. Okay. So with that logistic detail, let's get started. Sophia Ji, you want to do it now? Or you want to do it later? You have to unmute yourself.
Later is good.
Later is good. Okay. All right. So we have something special today. Not that we don't have anything special, but since everyone's spirit is a little bit down, to lift it up, Sophia Ji, she agreed to play. She's what do you call it? A wizard in terms of like when it comes to singing and playing anything. She has learned many instruments, so she will do a small thing later in the class. Okay, so stay tuned. So what we plan to do today in terms of Hindi is we've learned many concepts, and in this class, where we are in chapter number 14 on Rupert Snell's book, which is Teach Yourself Hindi, we will be covering a new topic, which is as construction. Most of you, English, you are pretty much familiar with that we use as construction. Okay. I'm sure they have, all the languages have similar constructions when it comes to it, and these constructions, first we learn about what are some of the examples of it, and how do you use them in Hindi. Okay, so these constructions are used to show similarities, or equality, of one thing or activity with the other. Of, to get a different one. Okay. Of one thing, activity with the other. Okay, and what do we mean by that? I'm gonna, give an example. So think of it as like, what are the examples of these? Okay, so you must have heard of constructions like as much as. Okay, you have as and as construction. Okay, another examples would be you must have heard of like, as good as, or the opposite of it. Okay, as tall as. Okay, or as short as, or as big as. These are all examples of as and as construction. Okay, they're also known as relative clause. Again, when you're using them to show similarity or equality of one thing or activity with the other. Whenever you're trying to put them in perspective. Okay, imagine you have a simple sentence. Okay, and a simple sentence is something like he likes hockey. Okay, also other one would be he likes basketball. Okay, how do you say them in Hindi? Okay, who would like to give it a try? Let's see. Anyone? Let's see. Ted, give us a clue. How do you say he likes hockey in Hindi? You have to unmute yourself. Okay. If not Ted, then let's see. Okay, so you can write it on. Yeah, that's fine. You can listen only. You can write it on the chat as well. Bundev, you want to tell us? He likes hockey.
Yeah, either usko or unko hockey pasand hai.
Very good, right? So usko, simple one, right? Usko hockey pasand hai. The way you thought about it is in Hindi, the equivalent translation would be to him, hockey is pleasing, right? And whenever there is a to, it's basically vah, which is the Hindi word for he or she, plus ko, which is the post position in Hindi. So when you add both of them, vah plus ko, it's usko. Usko hockey pasand hai. Okay, and you can change hockey with anything else that person likes. Usko hockey pasand hai, usko cricket pasand hai, usko any movie, right? You can put it that pasand hai. Same thing. The other one, he likes basketball, would be usko basketball pasand hai. So far, so good. Like these are plain, straightforward Hindi sentences. But now, let's say you want to show the similarity that the person, he likes hockey as much as he likes basketball, right? It's fairly common. You say that in English. I'm sure you say that in in other languages as well, right? Basically, he likes hockey as much as he likes other game, basketball. Okay, for that, in Hindi also we use, so you see in English you have as and as. For Hindi you have utna, jitna. Okay, this is the construction we used. Okay, or sometimes they use it interchangeably, jitna, utna. Okay, so and the way you write it in Devanagari, it's basically you have small j with e, the and na, and then you have utna. Okay, for masculine singular, it's when you're comparing, it's jitna utna. For feminine, it's jitni utni. Okay, for masculine plural, it's jitne utne. Let's use it in an example so it makes sense to everyone. Okay, so let's see. So the first one we write is usko hockey पसंद है, and the second one we wrote was उसको basketball पसंद है. Okay, let's try to put utna and jitna in the and combine them together. Okay, let's see who among you would like to give it a try. And again, as I said, there's no negative answer, so don't be afraid of making a mistake here. Just
Can
try
I
to
try,
use.
Ashu Ji?
Yeah, go try.
वो हॉकी को उतना ही पसंद है.
Okay.
वह बास्केटबॉल जितना ही वह बास्केटबॉल को पसंद करता है.
Okay, so you can, okay, that's a good one. Anyone else? You can put vah and quote together. Okay.
उसको
That's right.
उसको जितना हॉकी पसंद है, उतना ही बास्केटबॉल पसंद है.
Very good. Very good.
Like that.
So that's right. So उसको basketball.
जितना ही
उसको basketball पसंद है.
जितना ही पसंद है.
हॉकी पसंद.
Okay.
Okay. Now these two we just learned it, right? उसको basketball पसंद है and then hockey पसंद है. Okay. Then you fill in the blank here. Okay. उसको basketball जितना पसंद है उतना ही hockey पसंद है. That's how you fill it up. Okay. उसको so he likes basketball as much as he likes hockey. That's how you are putting them into perspective. Okay. So this is how you use this as an as construction. However, one sentence can be negative as well here. Okay. Let's say you like basketball, but you don't like the other one as much. Okay. उसको basketball जितना पसंद है उतना hockey पसंद नहीं है. Maybe it is not like hockey as much as he likes the basketball. Okay, so all you have to do is उसको basketball जितना पसंद है उतना hockey पसंद नहीं है. Okay, so you can show the comparison in this perspective as well, that perhaps he likes basketball more than hockey. Okay, hopefully it's making sense. Let's give more examples. Okay, yeah.
When you use the negative thing, so do you put the he in the उसको basketball जितना ही पसंद है उतना hockey पसंद नहीं है. So the he will go to near जितना.
No, so you will not put he. उसको basketball जितना पसंद है उतना hockey पसंद नहीं है. You will not put he in this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's give more examples, because after that you will start understanding the pattern. Let's see, the other one is you have. So this time I'm gonna write down the sentence as it is. So the sentence is Jessie, she earns as much as Ria does. Like you are comparing or you are showing the add and as construction here. Okay, to earn is kamana. kamana. Right? So it's kamana. Okay. Who would like to give it a try? You guys write it down, think about it. Let me get a different pen in the meantime, because I don't know if it is quite visible, but I want all of you to give it a try and write it in the Zoom chat and the one. Okay, who would like to give it a try? Do you have anything to? Okay, Chanel ji, you want to give it a try?
जैसी
Mm-hmm.
जितना कमाती है
Mm-hmm.
उतना जैसी को जितना कमाती है उतना रिया को sorry.
No, it's okay. You give it a try. Do you have to put co here though? The co
Oh,
was
no.
right. The co was when we were saying I like something, right? That's when you know it's like co is needed. But in this case, I earn, you earn, she earns, right? It's it's a verb there, right? So how will you say Jesse earns? Let's try to break it down. How will you say Jesse earns?
जैसी कमाती है
Very good. Jesse kamati hai. How will you say Riya earns? Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Riya kamati hai. And all you have to do is put the utna and jitna here.
जैसी
Uh-huh.
जितना कमाती है
Uh-huh.
जितनी कमाती है
Okay. Finish it first.
उतनी रिया करती है
Utna hi.
उतना ही do we
Yeah.
always have to use the he
I tend to use it when I'm speaking it. As a native speaker, I tend to put he there. That's come very naturally to me. Okay. I'm sure there are cases where you don't have to really you put it, but for me it just like comes very naturally. I even if I don't want to, it's just like it's there. Okay. So जैसी जितना कमाती है उतना ही रिया कमाती है. Okay. Questions? Anyone?
Is the he necessary?
What?
Is the he after utna necessary?
Utna hi. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Ashu Ji, I have a question.
Please.
How do you know whether to use jitna or utna first?
Yeah, you can reverse the order.
Achha.
You can totally reverse the order. Riya utna hi kamati, and which was my next thing was Riya utna hi kamati hai jitna jaisi. Okay. Sometimes you can omit one of them as well. Let me write it down so it will make sense. Okay. The first one is you're putting very formally jaisi jitna kamati hai utna hi Riya kamati hai. Let's say you want to just say. Let's say we were talking about Jesse, and everybody in the conversation, they already know about that Jesse earns something. You only want to say, oh, Riya earns the same, right? Riya earns the same. Riya earns the same, right? How will you say that? Why don't you answer?
Like utna hi riya kamati hai.
Good. Riya utna hi kamati hai. Riya utna hi kamati hai. Or you will hear exactly what you said. A native speaker can say this also. उतना ही रिया कमाती है. Okay, makes sense. So you can say that as well. Okay. Any questions on this so far? Let's
So
look at
when do you use utni?
Utni. Yeah, we will look into it now. Just now.
Okay.
Okay. So far, it's basically the kamana and all of the other we have looked. All of them are masculine singular, right? If it is a different noun, a feminine singular, we will learn about how this changes into utni. Okay. I had one more example. I'm gonna just say it to you rather than writing it. So imagine you have he sings, okay, and the second one is he dances. In this case, let's say we have Sophia. She sings, and Sophia, let's say she plays an instrument or she dances. But if you want to say she dances as good as she sings, okay, it's not as much as. In this case, it's as good as. Okay, how will you say that in Hindi? Nikki ji, you want to unmute and give it a try? Break it down. She sings as good as she dances.
वह जितना अच्छी गाती है उतनी नाचती है.
उतनी ही अच्छी
नाचती है.
Yeah, very good. वह जितना अच्छा गाती है उतना ही अच्छा नाचती है. You'll say that exactly. Thank you. Okay. Now let's say the question was utni and jitni. Okay. And this example I took it from Rupert's Nell. So example that he uses was the new films aren't as good as the old ones. The new films aren't as good as the old one. Okay, somebody has to break it down. There are two sentences. First, try to split it, which is the new films aren't good, the old ones are good. Try to break it down and then combine it together. Okay, and then it will make more sense. Tatyana ji, you want to give it a try? You have to break it down. If you feel comfortable, if you need more time, it's totally okay. Okay, Heather.
Okay. New films बहुत जितना बहुत अच्छा उतना old films है.
Okay, so let's try to say separately. How will you say the new films aren't good? The new films are not good.
New films जितना बहुत अच्छा है.
Okay, are not good. नई फिल्में अच्छी
नहीं है.
Very good, right? नई फिल्में अच्छी नहीं है. Okay, so nahi hai. So in this case, the Hindi word for for you can this you really say film or cinema. Okay, even cinema is English. Chalchitra is not very commonly used in Hindi. Right? Chalchitra, maybe at some point they used to say it, but so nayi filmein achhi nahi hai. Okay, now let's say the other one, the old movies.
पुराना film.
पुरानी
फिल्में अच्छा है.
पुरानी फिल्में
अच्छी है.
Okay, अच्छी है और अच्छी थी. Now let's put them together. उतनी and जितनी. So नई फिल्में
जितना और जितनी अच्छी नहीं है उतनी ही पुरानी फिल्म अच्छी थी.
Okay, so in this case, now it makes sense. How do you put the order? Where should the jitna go and where should the utna go? Which ones are good?
Turn it around.
Purani films were good, right? They are relatively better, right? So they are better than the older ones. So you put jitna there, right?
पुरानी फिल्में उतना अच्छी थी.
Jitni. Right?
जितनी
पुरानी फिल्में
पुरानी फिल्में
हाँ,
जितनी
जितनी
अच्छी थी नई फिल्म no उतनी नई फिल्म अच्छी नहीं है.
उतनी अच्छी, good job. उतनी अच्छी
नहीं है.
नई फिल्में
नई फिल्म
नई फिल्में नहीं है. Yeah.
नहीं है. Okay.
Good job. Awesome. Okay. Sometimes once you get comfortable, you don't have to say the old thing. You can just say पुरानी फिल्में जितनी अच्छी थी उतनी नई नहीं है. Okay. You can just finish it. उतनी नई नहीं है. So you can skip a lot of that part. Okay. Sometimes people just say, "Oh, पुरानी फिल्मों में जो बात थी, मतलब," and that's it, right? It's implied that you are saying that you're contrasting it. That the new ones are not as good. Okay. Questions, anyone? All right, so we'll do some more example. So we've done as much as, we've done as good as, now let's do as tall as.
Ashu Ji, sorry for talking so late, but can I have again the explanation? When do I use jitna and utna again? When do what order I put this in? I didn't get this right.
Yeah, so let's, in the next one, we will dig deeper into the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you're not as tall as, let's say I meet you, okay? And okay, I don't mean it in a negative way, okay, Annaji? So it's like, I see you in person and like, okay, you are not as tall as I thought. Okay, why don't you help me here? Why don't you split this sentence into two smaller ones first, without utna and jitna?
Okay.
One is I thought, and the second one is you are not tall.
Okay, you are not tall. Tall is lambe or something? I don't.
Lamba
Okay.
and
आप लंबी नहीं है.
आप लंबी
नहीं है. And मैं सोचता हूँ.
Okay, मैं सोचता हूँ, and if it is I thought, I think is मैं सोचता हूँ, I thought is
मैं सोचता था or not. मैं सोचा, I don't know.
Yeah, मैंने सोचा.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yoga.
So now let's try to put, from your current understanding, let's try to put utna and jitna and try to combine them together. Let's say, don't worry, okay? Even if you make mistake, don't worry. Let's try to combine together. Where will you put utna and jitna?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Let's try to take a guess, even if you don't know.
You're not as tall. Up. Is now utna or not? Utna lambi nahi hai. Jitna मैंने सोचा.
Okay, very good. जितना मैंने सोचा, and you can put मैंने सोचा था, actually मैंने सोचा था. Okay. Anyone else would like to see? What do you think? Is it a correct order or is it an incorrect order? Yirka?
I agree with Anna.
You agree with the order. Why do you think it's the right order?
That is a hard question. I'm still learning.
Okay. Kelly, what do you think? Is it the right order?
I'm so sorry. I've been just doing a few other things, so I'm kind of out of it here. I'm listening to the discussion.
Okay.
I don't know.
Should
no.
should Utni come second? Because it's like what I thought, and so it's like I don't know. Should Utni come second and Jitna first?
Okay, let's get all the point of view first before I jump to the answer.
May I say? I
Yeah.
think it's correct. And in the previous example, you put Jitna with the positive. What was positive? Like I thought, and the negative, it's not. It went with Utni.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
if this is the
The order is okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just thinking that Utna might go second because it's like that much as I thought. Because Utna kind of is like that much
Okay. Okay.
instead of this much.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other thought? Okay. To me, this order is correct. Okay, this order is correct. आप उतनी लंबी नहीं है जितना मैंने मैंने सोचा था. Okay, you can say the opposite would be आप. So it's not about negative and positive. Even you can say आप उतनी ही लंबी है जितना मैंने सोचा था. You are as tall as I thought. आप उतनी ही लंबी है जितना मैंने सोचा था. Okay. Now the key thing is, which is what you're asking, utna, jitna. Okay, so it's basically आप उतनी ही लंबी है, right? I mean, my expectation, it's like whatever the expectation I had, it's basically coming in the later part along with jitna. Okay, what the reality is basically, you are putting utna there. आप उतनी ही लंबी है. Okay, ये कॉफी उतनी ही strong है. Okay, जितनी जितनी कल वाली कॉफी थी. This coffee is as strong as the one I had yesterday. Okay, ये कॉफी उतनी ही strong है जितनी मुझे चाहिए. Okay, इस कॉफी में उतनी ही शुगर है जितनी मुझे चाहिए. Okay.
So wait, Ashu Ji, so you said Utna is the reality and Itna is the expectation?
I'm trying to give more context here, but this is how I, as a native speaker, think. That's one way to look at it: the expectation versus what you have in front of you. Okay.
Is there no rule? Any rule that determines when I put? No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid to give you a rule right now because then you will be fixated on just a rule, right? If it is really hard for you, try to just use the sentence with just utna. Try to use it just with utna, okay? ये movie उतनी अच्छी नहीं है. Okay, you will not say ये movie जितनी अच्छी नहीं है. ये movie उतनी अच्छी नहीं है. Okay, that means like you are comparing it with something else. Okay, ये लड़का इतना अच्छा नहीं है. Okay, sorry, I ended up using इतना there. ये movie इतनी अच्छी नहीं और यह restaurant उतना अच्छा नहीं है. Okay, or the opposite, ये restaurant उतना ही अच्छा है. Of course, you are putting the other one into comparison, but that's implied. Yeah. So if it is hard for you, try to see if you can just make the sentence with utna, utni, and utne. Okay. So all the previous ones we made. Okay. Let's try to make it with just utna. The first one, he likes hockey as much as he likes basketball. Usko basketball utna hi pasand hai. That means you guys are already talking about hockey. Okay. As I said, Riya utna hi kamati hai. That means it's like you are talking about, the other one. You're not saying Riya jitna hi kamati. You say Riya utna hi kamati hai. Okay. And you're talking about the qualities of someone. Ye utna hi acha, gata bhi hai. That means you spoke about some other qualities before. Okay. And the movie comparison, you can say नई फिल्में उतनी अच्छी नहीं हैं. Okay. then you skip the second part. You don't have to put jitna, jitni, because that's implied in that case. Questions, or is this trick helping, or still not? You can be honest about it.
Ashu Ji, I'm just looking at the, I remember when we did this, we were just doing some exercises in Usha Jain. It was much easier to my mind for some reason, because it was just as much as that much. It was a lot about, much was the operative word there. But
Much of the operative, okay.
Right, but this sounds like it's more expansive. So it sounds like what we got was just a small
portion of it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is way more. It's not like just as much as I like that much I also like.
Yeah. It's not just about that. We are adding a lot more stuff in it, right? It's not just as much as, it's as good as tall as short as big as, so all of those are included in it, right?
But is the first one like then the comparison is like the first one is the jitna of what you're holding into comparison, like as much as that I like, or as much as I'm thinking about X, then you make a comparison to something else. Is that how you put the jitna first? Is the thing that you're
what you are alluding that now that I'm putting that on it, that makes sense to me as well as a rule, that for me when let's say I meet you in person, and like aap utni hi lambi hai, right? Say it one more time, the rule that you were trying to say, like holding on versus the you said it in a much nicer way, Kelly. So if you don't mind saying it.
it's a good thing this is recorded, because I don't remember exactly what I said.
Okay.
Just that it seems like when I'm looking at the page of as much as, like the thing that I have in mind, that much either was not expected, or like the jitna is the thing that you first are thinking about. And then the utna, it seems like it's the thing that is the comparison, but I could be off there.
I mean, that makes sense. Like utni hi lambi hai, right? Utni hi achhi hai, and jitna is like my base part, right? I mean, that I'm comparing against, right? Utna hi riya kamati hai, right? And this is sort of your, the, what do you call it? The base comparison that is compared against, right?
Suji, can I try?
Yeah.
Can I just try? I don't know whether I'm right or not, but I think, here in this particular sentence where we are talking about the tallness, how much ever I thought or whatever I thought, that is just not a fact. So there the jitna comes, because it's almost like a question around it. Whereas the fact is you're not as tall. So that is the utna. That is a statement.
Yeah.
Proper. And then the jitna is like a doubtful thing. As much, or it comes as a secondary thing here.
Yeah.
That's what.
So in your mind, jitna was still the base, like jitna maine socha tha, right? It's
jitna
not.
Maine socha tha, but you thought, but that wasn't a fact. Whereas the fact is you're only this much tall, but I thought you were taller than that. So that's how I kind of will work out in my language. So
yeah. Any other thought? Anyone?
Because that's exactly what we say in Tamil. Evlavu, avlavu. Evlavu is it's like a jitna question mark. Evlavu, but it's not, it's still a statement, but it's a question statement. Whereas utna is actually a answer, it's a fact statement.
Yeah. That's a good trick.
I might be confusing it, but that's how.
No, I think that's, Nandini, that's what you're saying. It's like that reality versus expectation again.
Yeah. Something like that. That's a better way of saying it.
Yep.
Ashu Ji, I got a question. Can we swap the order, like Jesse Jitna Kamati hai for Jitna Jesse Kamati hai? Is it the same?
So like one more time. So Jesse.
We had it before. Jesse Jitna Kamati hai.
Jesse Jitna Kamati hai.
Or can we change the order for Jitna Jesse Kamati hai?
Yeah, let me just write it down. Jesse jitna kamati hai, utna hi diya kamati hai. Can I change the order to Jitna jaisi kamati hai. That's correct. You can change the order. You can put this first and you can put 3. That's correct.
Yeah.
Jitna jaisi kamati hai,
And
utna yeah, that's totally.
For me to understand it, I understand it like we have 2 sentences that we put together, and actually we put jitna in subordinate question, subordinate sentence. So maybe it's easier.
Jitna in the subordinate one.
Subordinate.
And how
So
do you
maybe
define
it's easy
subordinate?
to understand.
How do you define subordinate in your mind then?
Well, I'm not sure about English if it's the correct. Like there is one sentence that is above the other, and utna is above, and jitna is below. Like
okay, so in your mind, utna hi riya kamati hai. That's basically taking the preference because she earns more, right?
Yes.
Or not more. That she's basically utna hi riya kamati hai. So that's. Okay, that's another trick. Okay, we'll do one more example and I want to make sure we have some time. Okay, so we'll do one more example and then after that there'll be like a small, call it performance, call it, from Sophia Ji. Okay, so the last one is your Hindi is not as bad as you think. Like a lot of times when I speak with you guys, you try to undermine that, nahi, meri Hindi achhi nahi hai. Like, nahi, aapki Hindi bahut achhi hai. Okay, so your Hindi isn't as bad as you think. Okay, your Hindi is not as bad as you think. Who would like to give it a try? Your Hindi isn't.
Could I try?
Yeah, please.
Okay. आपकी हिंदी जितनी बुरी नहीं है, उतनी ही, oh no, उतना ही, oh, you could say उतनी ही आप सोचती है.
Okay, one more time. Think about the order. आपकी
हिंदी जितनी बुरी. Oh, no. Oh, it has to be positive first, doesn't it?
Yep. So आपकी हिंदी
जितनी बुरी नहीं है और उतनी बुरी नहीं है.
आपकी हिंदी उतनी बुरी
नहीं है.
Okay. जितनी
आप सोचती है.
जितनी आप सोचती है. So in my mind, I can say the sentence is independent. आपकी हिंदी उतनी बुरी नहीं है, right? I don't have to use जितना at all. But it's my जितनी आप सोचती हैं. But in my mind, you can just simply say it. आपकी हिंदी उतनी बुरी नहीं है, जितनी आप सोचती हैं. Okay. Questions? I'm thinking this is still probably like an underlying thing that how do I know where to put utna and jitna?
Kinga ji very nicely explained it, because the main fact is that the Hindi is not bad. That is the main fact. So that takes superiority over what the person thought. So the superiority gets the utna and the subordinate gets the jitna.
Yeah.
Kinga, beautifully explained by Kinga ji.
Anyone else?
One question, Ashu Ji.
Yeah.
In this example, we have uttani, which makes sense because of Hindi being a feminine word, and we're talking about Hindi there. But the jitni aap sochti hai. So jitni, why are we ending with ni and not like na? Because it's like there's no sort of object it's referring to. Or
No, so in this case, the reference is like, Hindi, still Hindi. Jitni aap sochti hai. In my, as when I'm saying it, you're saying like, why are we not saying jitna aap soch? Oh, sorry. Hindi utni buri nahi hai, jitni aap sochti hai. Can I say the same thing with jitna? Jitna aap sochti hai. Jitna aap sochti hai. I mean, both of them are looking grammatically correct to me. Jitni aap sochti hai or jitna aap sochti hai. Anyone else would like to say, because as a native speaker, I don't see I can use both of them.
It sounds like jitni Hindi ke bare mein aap sochte hai, then, you know, it's about, if we say it's about Hindi.
Yeah.
Because in the last example, when we had Mene Socha, it was
Yeah.
Jitna Mene Socha, even though Utni was in the earlier part.
Yeah. Both of them are going well in this one. And in this case, it's with, आपकी हिंदी उतनी बुरी नहीं है जितनी आप हिंदी के बारे में सोचती हैं और आप उसके बारे में सोचती हैं, versus like literally जितना आप सोचती हैं, as much as you think. Both of them are going well, actually. Both of them are going well. So either way you say, it's correct. जितना आप सोचती हैं.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So next class will continue with the other relative clause where Jaisa, Vaisa, and and the other one that Rupert Snell covers. I want to make sure we have some time. Any other questions last minute?
No, Ashu, just the only thing that's when I speak to people who are Hindi speakers and their English is not, it's very beginner. Like I would hear them say something like, as bad as you think your Hindi is, it's not that bad, which helps me understand what they're saying. Like, which is the first, sometimes the first going the jitni first and then the utni, like that.
Yeah.
What you think is that here's the reality. It's kind of like that thing again. So you can switch them, right? I mean, because
you can totally switch them. जितना आप सोचती हैं उतनी बुरी नहीं है. Like you can totally switch it, just like the way you were describing it, right? I mean, so this is like, as I said, like this is more like the current fact, like उतना अच्छा नहीं है जितना मैंने सोचा था, right? और उतनी बुरी नहीं है. So my take would be, as you're still learning it, and if it is still bothering you, try to just use utna, utni, and utne and whatever you're comparing against, try to skip that and see if it makes sense. And then it will naturally come to you. Yeah.
no, I see why I got thrown, because we were practicing a lot the jitna utna.
Mhm.
And then when going backwards, my mind flipped. But I say that it's the same. It's the same.
Yeah. All right. So we should give some time. And Sophia ji, ready?
Yes. Yes.
Let's put spotlight on you. 1 minute. Okay. You have to give us some
Intro. So I'm playing Ajijan.
Can everyone see Sophia ji? All right. All right, go for it.
I'm playing Ajijane ki zid na karo.
Okay.
Ajijane ki zid na karo. Ajijane ki zid na karo. Yo hi pehlon mein baithe raho. Yo hi pehlon mein baithe raho. Ajijane ki zid na karo. हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे ऐसी बातें किया ना करो आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
My goodness, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Can you do Madno as well?
Oh, my hands are shaking a bit. Okay, try, but I haven't played Madano in a long
Okay,
time.
good. I've heard you sing it before. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I may have to look at the lyrics.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. One sec. Can you still see me even though I'm on
Yes.
my
No,
fire?
we cannot see you. We can see your name, but it's okay. While you're looking up for it, right now we cannot see you, but you will need, yeah.
Okay. One sec.
I mean, these are all, this one, the one she's heard. I can write down the song in case if you know anybody.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Oof. No, I don't want to laugh. Hey, dil ko teri arzu, par main tujhe na paa sakun. Hey, dil ko teri justachu, पर मैं तुझे ना पा सकूं. मैं हूँ शब तू सुबह, दोनों जुड़ के जुदा. मैं हूँ लब तू दुआ, दोनों जुड़ के जुदा. Madano, Mashko, Dilbaro, Madanore. Tu hi to hai, pal banda hai. लम्हों की इन जंजीरों में तू ही तो है, दम रहा है. ख्वाबों की हर तावीरों में तू ही तो है, दिन दिखा है. धुंधली या उजली तस्वीरों में आ, आ,
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you so
haven't done those in a long time. So.
You did phenomenal. Amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm sure they are, much needed right now, especially when everyone is trying to, recover from a tough time. So stay strong, everyone, and and you should definitely help in whichever way you can right now. And I say it not just for India, but even any other country. Okay, wherever you think your contributions can help, please do so. Sometime just talking to someone, it's a great support to them. Like you may not realize it, but like it can definitely lift them up. Okay, and in case if anyone is interested in joining, if you have some extra time, and let me know. I'm trying to volunteer my time. That's why I'm a little bit out of order here when it comes to Hindi. I'm not responding to a lot of the questions, but hang in there. I think we as a group, as a society has we have overcome so many difficult situations. So as they say, this too shall pass. Okay. So I think yeah.
Mat karo, khush raho.
Yeah.
our Hindi University theme song. Chinta karo, khush raho.
Awesome. So what do you guys think? Should we do the breakout room, or should we just wrap it up and give you extra time? You can use chat and share your thoughts.
Can we listen to an extra song?
I can do What a Wonderful World.
Okay, let's do that.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Great, amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so unmute yourself. Feel free to unmute yourself and say whatever you want to.
I'm usually not the one that plays the guitar. I always sing it with my sisters at like concerts and stuff, but I was messing up the chorus.
You did so great, Sophia. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful voice, a really beautiful voice.
It touches your heart directly. Actually, it's amazing. Even the Hindi lyrics were also amazing. Actually, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for the class, for joining the class today. We'll wrap up today. We'll keep it short, no practice session today, but we got to hear from Sophia Ji, which is amazing. And we'll meet again next Sunday. We'll continue with the relative clause and the as and as construction. Okay. So with that in mind, let's wrap up. If you need anything, feel free to post it on the WhatsApp group, and we'll stay in touch then. Okay. Bye bye, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashu Ji. Thank you.